Welcome back to the Old Colony Cast podcast about all things Plymouth and surrounding areas. Felt bigger energy this time.
That was better. Definitely more than last time.
To go more.
Big,
yeah, I was trying to be like big. This big episode. Big things going on.
I don't. It's fine. It's a good episode, I think.
And I'm your big host, Andy.
Hello, I'm Hannah.
Joined by normal-sized Hanna.
Yeah.
And our super-sized editor. I don't mean that rude. It's just
that hurts.
I know. I was just trying to be like the big thing.
Kitty cone fish.
That's kitty cone.
I don't know why.
So I think that's worse. Supersize. I'd be like
supersized.
Kid,
I was trying not to say
supersize is mean, but not inaccurate. Kitty cone. Just I don't know why I don't like that, but I don't like that.
It feels like a real insult.
It feels. You know what it is? It feels like an insult, like, oh, yeah, kitty cones, buddy, kitty cones.
I was trying to, think of something that was a size option.
Fun size?
Fun size. That would have been good. Yeah. King sized.
I feel like that's the same as super size.
No, because that's candy bars.
I understand that this is like the super sized version of a candy bar. Or you get the one that has, the 2 candy bars in it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. We don't need to think of sizes all day long.
Yeah, look, if we could move on from
size descriptions of.
If we could just if we could just stop dancing around like, yes, I'm fat. Can we just move on? Because, please.
I just was thinking of different sizes.
Yeah, I was just trying to go big energy fish. Why'd you have to bring us all down?
I didn't. I'm not the one who. I was just the target of you guys just. Great.
No.
This really became beat up on fish all of a sudden.
My brain. I said kitty cone.
I know, and that was really insulting for some reason. And I don't know why. It's insulting. If someone called me kitty cone, I'd be way pissed.
I'm not okay right now.
Oh man.
What about waffle cone? I feel like that's okay. Fish, the waffle cone editor.
God,
I don't know.
Let's
Anyways,
what are we talking about, Hannah?
I know. First, I feel like we didn't do any updates in the last one, but were there any?
Oh, I don't have any.
I don't think I have any.
Oh, I thought you were setting up one. Ooh.
I mean, kind of. I did find out that, shout out to my family that listen, because I found out there's an okay amount of them that do. Thank you.
Just throwing gang signs over here. Hannah's family listens. Fish's mom listens.
I don't know how to do any of them.
It's fine. But
my brother listens.
Nice. What's your brother's name?
Tim.
I have a brother named Tim. Have we talked about this before?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Does he go by Timothy? Tim.
Yeah.
Did he ever go by Timmy?
When he's little and when I'm being mean to him.
Nice. The other day,
no, family doesn't listen.
Really, neither of your kids.
They did when I first started,
but it's been 500 hours of listening to their dad talk, and they're done with it.
I mean, I think they were sick after 20 hours.
That's more than
I think Liam definitely listened more than Zoe, and they listened to Inebri-art. I don't know if they ever listened to this one.
Yeah, I mean they've hosted Inebri-art.
They did.
Yeah,
they've been on it before too.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting thing about how we were just talking about faces and names and things like that. Me and Donnie were talking about our friends, and for some reason he didn't know someone's last name that I think he should have known. And he was like, so we went back and forth quizzing each other of what our friends' last names were what's this person's last name or whatever. I don't know. And then he said, what's Fish's last name?
And you didn't know?
I was like, it's an M.
In fairness, what's Fish's first name? Also a valid question.
So I literally was like, and then Fish, what's your Portuguese background? Is Madeira, right? I was like,
it was from Madeira.
I was like, I said
You knew his background, but not his last name.
I was literally like, it's not Madeira, but I keep like thinking that, and I said,
I love
no,
how
that's where
Hannah's
he's
like,
from.
I know everyone I've ever met's name ever.
No, maybe not
Looks-
their name, just like them. I know them. You
Looks
know,
across the recording studio. I'm like, what?
Who's that?
No, and it was
Who's
killing
that
me.
guy
They
with
thought
the
I
laptop? Who's
introduced
the
him
guy with the
every episode.
soundboard?
No, it was killing me because I do know your last name, but it was much like one of those words I couldn't come up with in the
Yeah.
time. And he goes, "You don't know Fish's last name?" I was like, "No, I do," and I had to like talk through it. And I
Does
kept.
Donnie know my first name?
No, he didn't know it was Mike.
See,
I told him.
yeah,
So
like entirely valid. We don't know each other,
and
that
I
well.
knew it was like I was like, it's an M and an M, and I was like, and my brain couldn't move past Madeira, and I was like, that's not his last name though.
I hate that when your brain just gets stuck.
Yeah,
It's stalled, and it's like I need to say this because I can't move forward unless I say this.
and it was
very.
I
dumb
blurted
thing.
it out like 6 hours later. I was like, Murray, it was Murray. Like,
And he's like, what?
Yeah.
In the other room.
like his last name is Murray,
Yeah,
Um,
and he goes, "You couldn't remember that?" It's like, no,
it's the most generic M
I
last
know
name
it really is.
in Massachusetts.
Do you know how many people named Dan Murphy I know?
Do you know how many Mike Murphys
I know like
I know?
6. I'm not even exaggerating.
I'm not surprised.
Daniel or Danielle.
Yeah.
Between the two, I
Yeah.
know like literally 10. It's crazy.
So it's funny. We were talking about friends and whatnot. So Donnie was tattooing my kids.
Mhm.
And we were talking, whatever. And I'm like, oh, yeah, Donnie was like my first Plymouth friend.
What?
And he's like, is that true? I'm like, it was either you or Jeff Rosen. Like, it was right around the same time.
Wow.
So when I first moved to Plymouth, like, Donnie and Jeff Rosen were like my first like local friends.
That's funny. I don't think Donnie has any idea who Jeff Rosen is. So that's actually,
Which is weird because I met them both in the same place.
it's so funny.
Yeah.
Isn't that hilarious?
So,
Luciosos.
yeah.
No one could say that name.
Yeah, it was a dumb name.
My mom, Lucianos. Lugosis.
Oh my god, the number of versions I've heard of it. and you're like, yeah, that's not it. And they're like, oh, he's Italian. I'm like, not even close.
No, my mom is like notorious for like not knowing the names of things
Yeah.
anyway. She's like, one time we were going to P-Town, me, her, and my sister. She goes, "I want one of those culotta rings," and I was like,
Culotta
and I
rings?
said that's what I said, and my sister goes, "She means clada." She's trying to say clada.
That's great.
There was another time we were up in New Hampshire, and there's a place called Lahoots, right? Lahoots, like one
Yeah.
of those, like whatever Swiss kind of.
It's French for the hoot.
Yeah, there you go. And she's like, "I want to go to that store tomorrow. Lookouts." And she goes, "Loofouts."
Loofouts.
And I was dying laughing, and I said, "I cannot wait to go to the store and find out what the real name is." So funny. Oh my gosh. But that's not what we're talking about today.
What are we talking about? Today?
This was
Whoa.
that was crazy.
Good save.
What's
Is it
happening?
off balance?
It is.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
What did you do?
Listeners, Hannah just broke the mic stand.
I don't know. I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna do this. It's what Don.
Like it was fine
It's been fine this whole time.
10 seconds ago.
It's
Weird.
what Walter always says. Hold it. So I'm gonna hold it. I went full list on this one again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't go rogue on anything. We gotta cross some stuff off the list now.
That's exciting.
We'll be back on 5 pages, not
Have we ever
6.
explained to our listeners that there's a list?
We
Oh,
have,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But for a reminder,
I don't listen to the shows.
any idea we get,
Yeah.
we add it to the list. So we always have something to talk about. The idea was we were just going to go off the list, but I always just see something I feel like talking about.
Right, yeah.
And then I'm like, well, that's the list is there.
Yep.
And if I don't find something, I can go to the list.
Yeah. And for reference, the list is currently
I think this is like this is the third episode in a row.
5 pages long.
Yeah.
I think it's the
I
third
think it
episode
is,
in
yeah.
a row that we did list
Yeah,
stuff.
because I think I did the last recording.
Yeah.
And I scroll down the list until I find something that
Yeah.
I don't know why it's there.
It's a listacular.
Yeah. Listacular. We're talking about the Harvard Skin book, though.
Yeah, we are.
Who put that on there?
I think that was me.
It was one of you two.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
It wasn't me because I had never heard of it.
Yeah, that was me.
Like,
I'm like, oh,
I'm
something
like-
creepy and weird. And,
I've heard
that
of
sounds
it.
like me.
I questioned doing this like close to Halloween, and then I was like, no, it's not that.
not really
no
spooky.
No, it's not
just-
spooky.
It's not spooky. It's just
weird.
creepy.
kind of
it's just
just messed
weird.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the book itself.
There it is.
This is
Are
what.
you editing the list now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He's editing. I'm listening.
All right. We're down to 5 pages again.
So the Harvard Skin book is it's actually a French book, but translated to Destinies of the Soul, and it's by Arsenier.
Wait, so it's a book called Destiny of the Soul?
Yeah,
That's written in French.
Destinies of the Soul.
Destinies of the Soul. Okay.
It's a book by
Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall. How'd you know? Who? Is that him?
Yeah. yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Arsenier.
Any of the dog pound?
Who's
Is him the dog? Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
Hoosier?
Is it Arsène Housset?
Yeah, thank you. I don't know French at all, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
That was worse than my Japanese. That was like crazy worse. Holy crap.
Yeah, it'd be Arsène.
Thank you.
There's a little accent there.
Meant nothing to me. I was like, Arsenier.
I'm Jay, man.
It
Like,
went- I went
I'm
full-
like, great.
I went full blown Spanish
Yeah.
with that accent there.
Just don't make me try to pronounce it. I don't care.
It's for published in 1879. If I didn't just say that, I'm sorry. It's a meditation on the soul and life after death. Maybe this is why the mic thing, because I'd probably hit this little fruit fly off of that before.
I've hit my mic like 3
You think
times
that
this
fruit
time.
fly was load bearing?
Yeah. the first owner of the book, he was a French physician and a bibliophile, so he
loves
Book lover.
books.
he loves books. I thought it was a little more,
No.
weirder.
No, not like that, Hannah. No.
Not like loves books.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
he's
I was
like a
like-
collector of books.
I was like, ooh, and then like knowing what we're talking about, I was like, oh. Anyway, Dr. Ludovic Boland, he owned it from 1839 to 1933. The author of the book actually gave it to him, and it published and printed and gave it to
Man.
him.
And you thought your shirt was a weird gift.
No, it didn't have skin on it yet.
Oh.
It was a
just a
regular
book.
book at this point.
Oh.
This guy was weird.
We did not explain that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, now
I'm
we're
glad I asked that.
getting into it,
All right.
you know. He bound the book with the skin from a body of a deceased female woman. Didn't need to say that twice in that way.
A
Without,
dead deceased female woman.
yep. Without consent, there wasn't ever consent given by the family or by that woman.
That's awful.
Yep. In he had maybe assisted her in the hospital, but she was in a hospital that he worked at as a medical student. Isn't that crazy?
That's insane. It's funny. I know I put this on there, but it's like trying to remember where I heard it, and I was thinking of a different skin book, that I think was like the skin of a criminal. So,
Whoa.
yeah. So
She was a psychiatric patient too.
oh, that seems worse.
So she was
that
like-
seems way worse.
She was in, I wasn't super clear on if the hospital she was currently in at the time that she had died was a psychiatric hospital, or if it was just a medical hospital for, or other things besides psychiatric care. The book came into Harvard's collection in 1934.
Yeah.
Right, so he had it 1839 to 1933. Oh, he was in the medical student era in the 1860s. So
Did
he
ever-
had the book for a little bit, encountered this person to some degree, and decided the book needed to be bound in human skin.
Did he give a rationale why?
Yeah, I'll
We're
tell
getting
you.
to there. Okay.
I'll tell you in a minute. You know what? Maybe I'll tell you now. I'll just skip ahead.
Okay. I didn't mean to make you skip ahead.
Don't worry. I think it makes more sense now.
Okay.
There was a note in there from him,
Okay.
on a little scrap of paper. And he quote said, a book about the human soul deserved to have a human covering.
That seems so weird.
That's unhealthy.
It also described the process he used on the skin so that it could bind the book. Which is like, no, they don't like release that.
Yeah. Well,
all.
I'm kind of okay with them not putting out that recipe.
Not to say they didn't at some point.
Yeah. Well,
And it's also like, at some point, skin is skin.
Ugh. I guess I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But God.
Like, I'm not going to
Yeah.
put more thought into, I don't know if
I mean,
it's
there are
prohibitively...
leather bound books, and that is
and it's
Skin.
like,
skin.
and it's like, is binding it in like cow or goat or sheep any more from
know.
a technical standpoint, mind you, not ethically. Ethically, it's a mess. But from a technical standpoint, I don't think it would be any like
significantly different.
it's all
Yeah.
I think a vegan would argue it's like
The same.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. I do. That's just, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things made out of humans.
Sure is. It came into the Harvard Collection 1934 by John B. Stetson, and he didn't properly give it over to Harvard. It was almost like he was loaning it to them. There's a more official word for that, where they just have it in their care. It's like
Like a stewardship.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And then it like
This is creeping me out. Can I keep it here?
yeah.
like I'm done with this. I never want to see it again. Do you want it?
In Freeport, Maine, at the LL Bean there,
Yeah.
there's these two taxidermied bull moose that got entangled while they were fighting and died.
Oh, wow.
And it's owned by the state of Maine, but it's
Like it's on display.
Like
It's
they're
on loan.
taxidermy connected?
yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
and it's taken care of. Like LL Bean is like the current steward of it, but they won't have it forever, sort of thing. They're not promised it forever.
yeah.
And they have it in one of their window displays. I think it's like moved at some point for
Yeah.
certain things and obligations it had to go to, but
There's a place in Plymouth.
I'm sorry, just the way you said that. The obligations, like, I'm sorry, guys, we have an appointment.
yeah.
There's a place in Plymouth, which I'll tell you guys off the air because I don't know the specific legality of it, that has elephant tusks. And it was kind of that, like, the person who owned them prior to it being illegal, and then was kind of like, what do I do with these things? So they're they're kind of on display, but not for the general public.
Right.
But it's just kind of like, well, what do you do with them now?
Right. I think there is some way to like hand them in, like when the cops are like, you can just bring your
Yeah.
unlicensed
But
firearms.
but that was one of those
yes.
things. When they were purchased, it was purchased legally.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
law changed. So
yeah.
Yeah.
so it's one of those like legal to sort of own but not sell or gift.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. It was originally held in the Widener Library and then moved to the Houghton Library in 1944. And it was officially donated by John B. Stetson's wife, because he had since passed, in 1954. So now the library.
They called and like, do you want this back? Absolutely not.
It's like, are you sure? No.
He
And-
had what now?
I know, right?
And for the record, when she said Stetson, I think it is like the hat people.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I was going to make that joke, but
No, it's not a joke. The Stetson hat family, like the Stetson family that does the hats,
Yeah.
were originally from Massachusetts.
Oh, put him on the list.
Put him on the
To the
list.
point where there's an old show I watch where they went to the place in England where his family was from,
Oh.
and one of these Stetsons was there.
I own a
Like one of the
Stetson.
family members. Yeah, it's a local hat. It's a local company or a
Yeah,
local
LL
family.
Bean, LL Bean sells them. Yeah, I bought one at work.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like a fishing one, but
Yeah.
not it looks like a Stetson. What was I going to say? That's really cool.
The widow officially donated.
Yep,
Yeah.
1954. The book was originally given to. Oh, I don't know why I had that right there. I was way out of order. We already talked about that.
Well, I made you jump around a bit.
Yeah.
That's my
Okay, we talked about the note a little bit, right?
Yep.
We knew about that. Okay, 2014 is when the library officially had it tested for
to see like if it's
it was human
real
skin. They like knew it was.
Yeah.
Though that's the issue.
It's one of those things. It's like thing is they knew it was, and that they knew that they've always said it was.
Yes.
They knew who it came from.
Yeah, but they knew they said it was done in human skin, and they knew the guy said he did it in human skin.
Fair.
But if it's been,
and what did the test come back in?
It was
100.
positive.
Yeah, but if it's 150 years, you double check because
I guess
there are definitely books that people said were done in human skin that weren't.
It was known so much that existed and that it was human skin that until recently. Okay, so they just know Harvard did a full like blown committee review of how mishandled this book was.
Yeah.
And how it was just insensitive to like all matters having to do with it essentially. And up until recently, probably around the 2014 timeframe, anyone could check it out for any reason.
Oh, that's not okay. That till 2014? We could have checked that book out. That's so awful.
I think you do have to have been a student.
We as a company could have gone and checked out the skin book.
Oh my God. That's so
as a corporate event. That's bad.
So,
that's not.
And I say recently, like I'm assuming it's the time frame they kind of figured out it was the actual human skin, and so much so when this was known,
and it's a college
it's an
upscale college, but
that it became part of some hazing processes.
Yeah,
so that if someone knew was joining whatever, they would say, "Oh, you have to go check out this book," and they wouldn't tell them that it was human remains that bound it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, they didn't even have to tell them like what research they were doing to take it out. You could just be like, "Can I get this book?" They'd be like, "All right, it's in aisle 8. Go get it."
Just on the shelf.
I don't know what they might have had it.
Why
behind
does this book
somewhere.
have eyebrows?
Yeah. So let's see. Currently, having had conducted its kind of conducted a statement on how it mishandled it because it just it didn't create any accountability to what had happened, given that they kept it in the binding for so long, and they didn't look into it really at all, and they didn't try to approach handling the remains in a respectful way to even figure out how, like, who they belong to, that kind of thing. They're in the process of researching and consulting with the proper authorities in France to figure that out, so that if they can, send the remains off in a respectful way to the proper place or people, that's what they're trying to do with that. They did unbind the book. And it's no longer, I should have started with that.
Yeah.
That's no longer, you're no longer able to see it in person at all. So you can't just randomly go check it out anymore.
Interesting.
You can view the contents on the like the library's website. Like there, you just look it up and you'd be able to look through it page by page or whatever if you really needed to look at anything in there.
Yeah.
And
do you know there's other copies of the book that, I mean, I'm assuming the book was printed in quantity.
Yeah, there's other copies of it. I don't know to what extent. Like, I don't think it's something that's like published today. Yeah. But it's a book of some note without the skin.
Without the skin.
Not that I know. I don't know anything about this book. Other than all of this, would have been cool to check that out. French, Let me see here. Oh yeah, so there was a view the library failed its stewardship with the ethical standards and how to uphold the standard at which they think themselves to be, essentially.
Yeah.
And they're subscribers. So, the people who go to school there and help fund the school and all that stuff. There's a blog about it, several blogs about how they even sensationalized the book being in there.
Yeah. Which is, I'm
library.
sure how I heard about it.
It was like, humorous and morbid tones to it, and that they just didn't respectfully treat having human remains available to people like that in that way. It was definitely more of a, I don't know, like, we're in old school and we have this creepy old book.
And I bet you there's people that are like super angry that they unbound it, and
could be,
because there's always people that, well, that's the tradition,
right?
And
it didn't come that way to the guy who got it,
right?
He just was like, I'm weird.
I am crazy.
Yeah. I'm
crazy and have a doctorate.
Yes, exactly. Yes. I have too much, I don't know, power in the position I'm in.
Unsupervised.
Yep. So, very odd. Very weird.
It's super creepy.
Yes. And that was like pretty much it that I got. I got it all from the Harvard website.
Yeah.
And I had no idea about this book. But I will say all I was envisioning was the book from Hocus Pocus. So very inappropriate on my end.
I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
I was thinking of the Necronomicon.
That's what I was
okay.
Evil Dead?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I get it. I'll show you the Hocus Pocus book after.
Okay.
It's
I didn't even know there was a specific book.
It's called Book.
It's called Book?
Book.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, I did poke around. It's not the only human skin bound book in Massachusetts.
Oh,
cool.
Really?
There's, first of all,
cool.
look,
I mean, cool in a weird, morbid way.
I found the list of books bound in human skin page on Wikipedia.
I thought you were going with that. It's not the only book bound in human skin. I was gonna be like, I know.
Obviously no. Yeah. In Massachusetts.
That I did not know.
First of all, unrelated to that, but there is I gotta find the guy's name because he's a psycho.
A human skin bookbinder.
This is not local. This is from Philadelphia. But there was a guy named John Stockton Hugh who was
That sounds familiar.
It does.
He is from Philadelphia. There is a non-zero chance. This is baffling. He had at least 4 books that he bound in human skin.
That he sounds so
That does sound familiar. And is he a serial killer?
I don't know. This man does not have a Wikipedia page, and that hurts me because I need to know this. But more importantly,
because I know there's some like serial killers who's manufactured things out of human parts.
Yeah. He was just a doctor who was anyway. The narrative of the life of James Allen, which is kept in the Boston Athenaeum, which is a private library thing.
Okay. I never heard of that.
It's on the list now because I looked at it like, that's cool. This is the deathbed confession of James Allen, a 19th century highwayman in Massachusetts.
Is the book made from, or like...
He requested a copy of his printed memoirs to be bound in his skin and gifted to John Fenno, a man who had resisted Allen's attempt to rob him.
Oh, that's hard.
It is the only known
self-proclaimed skin
it is
binding.
the old skin book?
No, the technical term for being bound with human skin is anthropodemic, which I was going to go through life never knowing before today, and that would have been fine. But it's the only book bound with the consent of its source.
Wow.
That's crazy.
The next sentence is...
In a book bound... Your book bound in you...
That's like...
is a power move.
That's cool.
It gets... I'm going to say worse. Before being bequeathed to the Athenaeum, Fenno's copy was reportedly kept in the family home and used to spank his children.
Oh, that's super weird. That's
no, thank you.
Yeah.
Like
his poor kids.
For the record, this was in 1837.
Yeah, people are so crazy.
Skin books are on there.
I know how many.
Let's see.
Terminology.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Wow.
That we know
that
of.
are confirmed to be done in human skin.
That we know of.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 that are supposed but not tested yet. And a whole bunch of fakes.
You never really know how many human skin books are in a library.
I know, right?
And technically, the
tune in for our new podcast. Don't judge a book by its skin cover.
And the Harvard skin book is technically formally bound in human skin now, so it is not on that list.
Wow.
That is on the formerly bound in human
how
skin
many are
page.
there?
Just that.
Just that
it's
one?
alone.
Wow, it's the first one in the movement.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy.
So I'm going to pose this question. If someone bound a book in your skin with or without your permission, would you want someone then to unbind? Like, I feel like if someone went through the trouble and did that, regardless of how weird it is, I don't think I'd want them to undo
I guess it would depend on where the book is for me. Is it in a library where everyone can get its hands on it?
I'm past caring at that point.
I think I would want it displayed open and not like my skin showing. I don't know why.
Interesting.
It can be available for sight, but not for touch.
Yeah.
And displayed to whatever the page.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be checked out.
I want it on display to a page in the book that most represents me. No matter what the book is,
I was going to say, what book do you?
They just have to find a page that most represents me from
Very
a book.
Hungry Caterpillar. The skin book. Keep it real Massachusetts like.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what the book would be, but because it could be any book, but they need to like read a passage and think of me and then have it open on that.
I think I'd want it in like the archives and not everybody could get into.
Right.
Yeah,
No, you need to have it like I'm.
You'd
I'm
have to
doing
put on like
this.
white gloves.
Yes.
Like open some sort of box that it would be in.
I like that. What about you, Fish? You don't want to be checked out. That's what you said.
I said, I don't want to be checked.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, I'd be past caring at that stage.
Oh, that's what you said.
But what book would I like to be bound in? That is a baffling sentence to say out loud.
The
Honestly,
Orient Express.
World War Z.
Phone book.
A phone book.
I would be a
They
phone
don't even
book.
make those.
They do. They make like the yellow pages.
Yeah.
That they mail them out.
I know. What book would you be?
What book would I be?
Yeah.
It would probably be like some sort of picture book because I don't read.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, like all right. If I had my choice,
You do.
it would be.
We're not doing this, but you have a
It
choice.
would be a picture book of other skin books.
That's a made-up book.
And we go
I know
meta.
it's a made up book.
Someone
yeah.
has to do it. I would just do like I really loved Charlotte's Web when I was little, so I'd probably do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like I don't know.
I just don't like have any
Breaking Dawn.
books that are like super meaningful to me because
No, I
I'm
mean,
not a reader.
I'm not a reader either.
Yeah.
So like the book that I read 100 times in the 4th grade is like the best I can do, other
Yeah.
than the Twilight series.
Man, I guess
All
if
three.
it was something that I read a lot, it'd be like X-Men comics.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want Andy's skin to be bound in like Walt Simonson's Thor run. That would be.
I was on the Thor reader.
Damn, it was very good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fishes would be the, train encyclopedia.
I know, that's why I said the Orient Express. I couldn't.
there you go.
I couldn't think of
Now
a
I get
train
that.
book.
Oh, see, I missed
That's
that.
more of a mystery thing.
I
Just
think
happens on a
mystery.
train. Yeah.
I guess this is the part where we stop talking.
Oh, wait, no.
No,
Nope,
there's
I guess
more.
this isn't
There's
the part.
more.
The Polar Express.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. This is the part where we stop talking.
So glad we came back for that.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/Inebri-art to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at Inebri-art.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at Inebri-art or at Inebri-art6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebri-art, and all the other shows on the Inebri-art Network, which you can find at Inebri-art.com. Thanks again for listening.